Welcome back to another Longshot StarCraft 2 broadcast. I am your host, Longshot here, going to be casting this 1v1 between Chang, the Terran player, the red Terran player, going to be spawning at the top north position, and his opponent is going to be the blue Protoss player, Whizdom. And both of these players, I mean, I know that Chang actually was in the Killshot tournament Season 1, and he did fairly well through the bracket. Unfortunately, he didn't make it to the top, but we still love our players, and we'll still, cast their games as long as they keep on, sending those replays in. Definitely send them in. But right now, we're going to show this map right now. This map right here is called Arid Plateau. This map here is one of the new maps on Season 5 of StarCraft 2, and you see this early expansion here, but the risk is that if you do get an early expansion, their opponent has the ability to flank across this area. As you can see, there is this ability to just kind of flank around to the right and do some damage both onto like maybe his refinery or such, but we do have Whizdom coming in with the scout, very good scout, finding his opponent fairly quickly, and this will be a great timing for him because then he'll see the timing of the gas. I mean, we already do see Chang waiting to put down that refinery, and there it goes. So, and he's going to be getting a good scout off, seeing the timing of the racks, and possibly if he keeps this probe alive long enough, he can have it long enough to see when this command center turns into an orbital command. That'll be very key here, but we do see that Whizdom is getting his gateway as well as a simulator who wants to get that early gas, and I find that getting early gas or just getting gas in a sense to get that warp gate is really key. Also, he really needs to probably start saving some chrono boost, because if he keeps on chrono boosting probes, he's not going to have enough chrono boost to really have enough for the warp gate. So, but keeping this probe alive is just beautiful. Wow, he may be even stealing the gas. I think that's his next move. There it goes. And the Marine is out. He's got to be hunting this probe down. He's got to be making sure that there is no more scouting information given to him. But wait, we do see another racks being thrown down. So does he see this? Yes, he does. He does see the rack. So he knows that there's a 2-gate with a reactor. So it's going to be really interesting to see what his reaction to that is. My thoughts would be, yes, he's going to bring out a lot of Marines, possibly get some tanks out, but he needs to work on this assimilator, taking that out. And once that assimilator is taken out, there shouldn't be any worries at all from that. So, but he does need to get that extra gas, because right now, if we take a look at the income tab, ooh, wow, actually, even in the harvester count, he is really low. I am very surprised at this. Wow, because he's supply blocked. Ooh, Chang being supply blocked very early on is devastating, and not being able to make any more SCVs is going to be crucial. Luckily, he does have the mules to help him assist keeping up with the mineral count, but unfortunately, not having those extra SCVs to possibly mine gas and get more mining, he's going to be losing a lot more. But luckily, he's unsupply blocked himself and be making a couple more SCVs, but right now he's just going to be really pumping really hard on the Marine and the Marauders. Getting Stim out, I like this play from him, because right now he's deciding to himself that he's not going to play defensive, he's going to be playing very offensive, and even showing that he does have a Marauder out on the field to Whizdom, but Whizdom actually is going to be able, is he going to be able to get that? Yes, he is going to be able to get that SCV, and you know what? I'm curious to know, what does Chang see in his base right now? Let's see. He already sees that there is a 3-gate. Is there a 4-gate? No, he's actually going 3-gate robo. This is a really good play by Whizdom. I like this play because normally when I see a reactor on a racks, my curiosity peaks in possibly seeing a factory. That's right, because it would be scary in my mind. I'm like, all right, so he's going to be pretty much going Marine tank, and if he does that, then I want to be prepared with some Immortals and maybe a lot of Zealots, because you have those very tanky units, and will be able to take some fire from the siege tank and everything. But I like this play from Whizdom. Grabbing the watchtower is key. Gives him a little bit more map control. He gives him time to get his expansion out. And while Changalicious really has no information at all, I mean, he only knows that of what he previously saw with that one SCV in his base. So right now, I'm curious to find out. I mean, I like this placement of this pylon by Whizdom, possibly going to be warping in some units here and doing some harassment if Changalicious decides to expand. But right now, we do see Changalicious is supply blocked right now. He is working on getting that supply back, but right now we do see a tech lab as well. So wait a second, he's making 2 tech labs from... I'm curious, is he... I guess he wanted to make sure that he had 2 tech labs right away, and I think he's going to be putting these 2 starports on this tech lab here. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on in Changalicious's base. He caught up very quickly. I mean, Whizdom is 52 supply to 49, so, you know, he is catching up very quickly, and he has this... Zealot just making sure that there's no expansion anytime soon. And if we take a look at Whizdom's base inside, he's got a Warp Prism on the way. Actually, I should say he already has one. Wait, does he have one? I thought I saw one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was the Immortal. But yeah, he is getting his Colossus Tech. Now, the issue I have with Colossus Tech on 2 base is that your army is going to be genuinely small. Generally small, not genuinely, because genuinely would be kind of weird, right? Yeah, so generally small, but normally, here's the Warp Prism. There it is. So, the Warp Prism is coming out, and I like this Immortal. He is preparing for some sort of tanks. He hasn't got any other type of scouting information, though. I mean, he doesn't know anything other than there's two racks out, but, you know... And not using this factory, it's funny. I guess he only used that factory to get that extra tech lab out to put double Banshee really going out right now. So he's got one medevac, a lot of Marines, and a couple Marauders really. And right now he should be using this factory to really be using it to scout. But this observer is going to be able to get a full scout on Changalicious. And Whizdom, you know, I wonder his reaction is, because right now he hasn't fully saturated this. I mean, he's got a good saturation, but it's not a full saturation. And he's teching really, really hard right now, even getting his +1. Oh, and also getting this. This is key of what not to do. Also, he's got, I just saw this, he has four harvesters on his assimilator. That is also a little bit of a mistake, and having these resources caught up in this mix. But wait a second, we do see Changalicious going to be moving out with all of his forces very, very far across the map. I mean, we do see that he's aware of this. He sees this. Ooh, he even pulls off a ton of SCVs. Oh my gosh, this is going to be almost an all-in. You know, having if Whizdom is going to be able to hold off this push, he may survive this, but you know, with the amount of SCVs on it, wow, some really good force fields to just hold that force back, not be able to get shots off. But unfortunately, I don't think that the Colossus has the range yet. No, he has not researched it. So this Colossus is going to have to get close proximity to this army. But we see Changalicious is going to be moving in and going to be stimming. I mean, he's going to be target firing the SCVs, and oh man, just focus firing everything down to a beat. All of his forces are gone. The Banshee's overhead doing tons of damage. Oh my gosh, there's just so much going on right now. I mean, he really needs to cancel these and make some more. Now, this is the issue being a Protoss player, because I actually know about being a Protoss player, is that if you go 2-base Colossus, your army is going to be small. But if you maybe even had a 6-gate or a 5-gate with a Robo, then you could have had a little bit more of an army. And unfortunately, Changalicious just, you know, he teched smart. He kept, you know, building quite a lot of Marines and a lot of Marauders, while adding to his force, which was very risky, because if the push didn't work, and let's say instead of the force fields going off here, if he would have pushed them back just a little bit and split his army, he would have done a lot more damage, and Changalicious would have had to push back. But the fact that he pushed the army, or wasn't allowing the army to come up a little bit and do a little bit of damage, he wasted those 4 force fields early on, and then, you know, he would need to pull back. So Whizdom, you know, I understand trying to get the 4 gates back up, but unfortunately it just wasn't in time. Changalicious just pummeling down with all of those SCVs, all those Marines, Marauders, and the Medevacs, with, you know, peppered in a few Banshees, you know, just to make sure that those Immortals weren't going to do any type of damage. So good game by Changalicious. I'm sorry, Whizdom. I know how you feel. You know, it's not a great time when, you know, pretty much a Terran army just walks in and just says, I'm going to take this territory. It's not going to be yours anymore. It's going to be mine. So, unfortunately, good games by all. So, once again, guys, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. And if you guys have any replays, send them to longshotstarcraft@gmail.com. Also, you can check out the tournament website. We're going to be starting up Season 2 for Killshot. It's going to be killshotstarcraft.com, so definitely check out that. Also, subscribe to my channel. It definitely helps me out. Luckily, right now, I have the ability to make longer videos. High five to me. That's right. So, you know, definitely check out some more games. If you guys, you know, actually, there's also a LAN coming out. I don't know what it is, but if you want to check it out, go to SoCal Esports. I know there's a ton of stuff going on there. I mean, the LANs are going to be coming up, and you know, maybe in an update video, I'll update you guys on what's going on. So once again, thank you for watching, and I'll check you guys next time. Peace.